Hello everyone, just wanted to give an update. Here's the quarantine tank. All the fish are doing well. As you can see, the two fire goobies and the striped fang blenny. Then also you'll notice I have one of my clownfish in here, and the reason why I did that, he started getting a little swelling around his eye, so I'm not sure what it is, so I just thought I'd just go ahead and put him in here, kind of use it as a hospital tank, and make sure everything is okay with it. And one thing I did too is you'll notice this, we'll call it the old school reactor. That's actually just a little corner filter there. Brings back memories way back when I first started my freshwater aquariums. Just a simple little air-driven corner filter. You just put your media in there and a little bit of charcoal, and the air circles through there and creates a suction from the top and blows out through that little tube. What I did though, and of course you always have to have some heavier weight in here to hold these guys down. So I took some small, just ceramic type rocks and put in there to help hold it down. Then I took a sponge I had and cut up into small pieces to help form like a biological filtration. Then I just had some older filter pads I cut into shape and put one on the bottom, then one on the top, kind of make a sandwich out of all that. The reason why I did that, I just kind of wanted to get something flowing in there with some type of filtration to help keep it clear. But I just fed them. If you'll notice, there's some Maya shrimp laying there on the bottom. They haven't eaten yet, but I'll leave it in there for maybe another half hour or so. If they don't eat it, I'll take it out. But so far, so good on that. Now I want to give you an update on the freshwater aquarium. Okay, here we are at the freshwater aquarium. Familiar scene. It looks like I'm starting all over, and I decided I went ahead and tore this down this weekend, and actually going to make it into a mini reef aquarium. And this one here is going to mostly contain all softies and LPSs, maybe a few of the encrusting SPSs, but that's about all. And the reason why too, I want to try to keep some of the dwarf angels in here, and just some of the smaller type blennies, and maybe hopefully a pair of like skunk clowns or something like that. But that'll be about all in here. That's the goal for this guy. But really was making was a hard decision. Was really wondering if I should do that or not. And I think there'll be some benefit in having both saltwater aquariums. That way, if I have some frags I want to frag off some of my larger corals that are growing, I can place in here, and vice versa. Or I can switch fish around. If smaller fish in the bigger tank are getting picked on, I can put them in here. But I'm hoping to have this up and running here in a week or so. I actually ordered some live rock online, but it's dry Fiji rock, and it's the first time I've done that. The reason why is even with the shipping, it's $6 cheaper per pound, so a great deal on it. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping it works out well. I just don't end up with, so to speak, a box of rocks. But anyway, I'll take you off to the 125-gallon reef and show you how that's doing. Okay, here's the 125-gallon reef. Just a few changes in here. Of course, one of them is the removal of the one clownfish to the 10-gallon quarantine because of the swelling around his eyes. Just thought it'd be easier to keep an eye on it there, and that way if I need to add some medication to help it out, I can. Then another thing, I did go ahead and pick up another frag this weekend, but this one will be for the 40-gallon breeder, the mini reef. One of my favorite LPSs is the torch coral, so that one there has the gold tentacles with the purple tip. Then another one I picked up, but it'll remain in here, is an SPS. This one's like a low branching SPS. It was on sale because unidentified, I'm not sure what it is, so I couldn't refuse that. But it reminds me a lot of that Pink Bird's Paradise above it there. Just kind of a low grower branching out, but see how well that one does. Then one other thing, I did notice the black sun coral there. It was open the other morning, so it is alive. I was really beginning to wonder, but it's doing well. Its tentacles were out, and so I was quite pleased about that. And then other than that, that's about all that's really happening in here. Other than I probably will remove some of these mushrooms. You can kind of see a lot of them are really really starting to grow, and probably put some of them in the 40-gallon breeder, especially over here at this side. Starting to really get crowded over here. Probably take those blue ones out and put them in the 40-gallon breeder, because you'll notice too this one here is actually getting quite large, and it's starting to touch the the zinnias there. Kind of see that, so I'll probably remove those. And this one here that has the different colors of like orange and darker orange there. A lot of new starts on that one. Zoom in there. See all the little new starts to the right there. So it's doing well. But other than that, that's all I have for now. And I just want to thank you for watching another video.